much anymore. And throughout the perimeter of the building, there are tunnels underneath there that the condensate, the water goes out as steam, goes to the classroom, gives off its heat, condenses, and then it comes back to the boiler to be reheated as condensate. And so those pipes all have to be pitched in those tunnels to get that water back here. That's where all the water lines run as well. Lenny was saying that room filled up. We also had another morning where a 2-inch water line, all the hangers in the tunnels let go, and the other end of the building flooded. That was before he got here. But but yeah, so there's, you know, it's just very difficult to work in those tunnels and get anything done and keep it maintained. They're wet all the time because they're not concrete floors, so they, you know, the moisture from the earth comes up through them. So.
Prior to Mr. Ross and going, you know, you have to remember this building's been cared for by many directors of facilities and many different boards and whatnot over the years. You know, in the last decade or whatnot, since Mr. Ross has been here, we've had really high standards for how we do things and repair things. But you'll see some things that were done a while ago that aren't to great standards. When you come through, you know, you can take a look in the next room. I mean, some of the ways we've replaced HVAC, ductwork and things like that are not really spectacular, and that's, you know, an issue in a lot of old buildings, but especially our building, because just over time, you know, you're going back 100 years, different people have different approaches to repair and how long repair should last. You talked about steam boilers. I mean, steam isn't used. It's also really corrosive to the pipes compared to other techniques you can use, which means, again, more maintenance, more things like that. So you can walk back there and take a peek if you want. That is a tunnel where one of those hangers broke and then filled that room actually up past that electrical panel with water. Yeah, well, our guy Jerry, who is the jack of all trades, he replaced it. He plays all this right.
Yeah. Looks like fun.